for all of you who miss seeing Kwesi Arthur, Kwame MP, and all of those guys on stage. That was a quick one for you. Penn's Hall Week in the past. So right now I'm seated with the man himself, SNEAKS Clothing, the CEO of SNEAKS Clothing. If you love this one I'm wearing, it was kind courtesy SNEAKS Clothing. Let's talk about fashion. Let's talk about the industry. Let's talk about the effect of COVID-19 on the fashion business in Ghana. Bro, welcome.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, so Mika, just welcome. All right, so let's first talk about why fashion. I mean, fashion is an industry that looks non-lucrative in Ghana. Why fashion?
I would say fashion. I chose fashion because that's my passion. I love creation. I like doing something creative with clothes. Yeah, so I think it's a calling. Yeah, it's a calling. I think fashion is a calling. If you are not called to do fashion, you can try your best, but you can never, ever do fashion.
Most times, when I talk to young fashion designers, they seem be like them start from secondary school, we not them be most far for school. So you be most far for school?
Not really, not really.
Most far for school.
Secondary school, I was so cool.
Which school actually?
I went to St. Paul's, Spaku.
Spaku,
in the
Volta region.
Yeah.
Factor, Julius Factor in school.
He was my senior man in school. Yeah.
Oh,
Factor. He dances and other stuff. Yeah. So in school, I was calm. So it was in I'm a nurse by profession.
Okay.
The whole thing started when I got to tertiary. That anything I wear, any clothes I wear, people seem to be like, Charlie, your clothes debut, where you buy for? Even people go ahead buying what I've already want.
Okay.
So I was like, if anything I wear, people are really interested in it, why won't I bring up a brand for myself? Then see how it will go. So I started with a brand called SNEAKS.
SNEAKS.
Yeah, SNEAKS. Because I'm a nurse, so I'm a dope nurse. So
okay.
I framed it SNEAKS.
Okay.
So that's how it started. And I got few people, KD Bakes. I think he was on set.
Yeah, KD Bakes was.
He was my senior in
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. So I started with KD Bakes. He started sharing my clothes for me with his other colleague, Camido. Yeah. So they helped, and I think it was growing. Along the line, I was like, the dopeness is too kind of dull, so let me come up with something active, which is the SNEAKS. So the SNEAKS, I think it's having my name in it in a way.
Okay.
But
what does it represent?
It represents fashion, a brand, clothing brand. Trying to bring up a clothing brand, not a clothing line, a brand. Just like Nikes and Adidas one. So I'm just hoping one day that I'll also be called if the great brands are being called here. So basically.
The fashion industry in Ghana, is it lucrative? Let me pull my argument from this angle. As a professional MC, I've had a chance to host a lot of fashion events in the past, and most of the time you realize that fashion designers will bring their stuff to the event, models will actually wear them, and eventually those stuffs are supposed to be sold. Yeah. Probably auctioned or stuff, but most of the time they don't get bought by anybody. I mean, people just come to watch what they see, they love what they see, but they don't actually patronize these made in Ghana stuff, or let me just say, these stuff young guys put together. How lucrative is the business for you? I mean, so far
so far so good. I would say it's not lucrative. Yeah,
it's not paying off.
It's not paying off. As of now, it's not paying off. But I believe as time goes on, we are growing. So a time will come when I'll start getting the payback. Because if you don't invest, you will not get the payback. Do you get it? So I take this time as an investment. Okay. And in Ghana, fashion doesn't pay. I would say that. Because you could see a lot of fashion design, like you said, Kulaperi and Co. If you should involve, if you should ask Kulaperi, if you make money, he will tell you, Charlie, you know, be easy. Charlie, the thing hard. Ghana, we know the push. We know the push on ourselves. Like, we know the push our people. So I would say, so far so good. So far so good. We are doing good.
Great. And talk about Kulaperi. This is one guy I've known from back as in 2013 or 14. Also in the fashion business. And this guy, they do amazing stuff. But you see, it's so difficult for people to still appreciate what he's doing. And now you're here, SNEAKS Clothing, and we have I know a couple of people who are actually rocking your stuff. I saw a couple of pictures, Patoranking, Mix Max Dagazi. Okay, all right, so you can see them on your screens right now. That's Patoranking in SNEAKS Clothing. That's Kim Promise in his. You see Miss Mastagazi also in his. How do you get to pull all these strings?
I would say it's true connections. You know, I happened to work for Foresight TV some time ago.
Okay.
And so that was, I think, 3 years ago, the MVAS, their annual program.
Yeah.
So we had a program, and I was fortunate to produce their clothes for them.
Okay.
The 4SR.
Okay, the 4SR campus.
So I did that, and I was supposed to distribute to a couple of people. So there I met Mastagazi.
Okay.
He came around, and we talked, and I gave the clothes out to him, and later he reconnected. So I met this whole great personality through Mastagazi.
Okay.
He linked me up to, and I'll say Mastagazi, big ups to him. He has really pushed me. He he's done well for me, and I will never forget what he has done for me. So I'll say Mastagazi was the main breakthrough for me as of now. Yeah, he linked me to most of the artists, and anytime we go meet other artists, they love the brand. So that's how we keep on growing.
But I must say your stuff be dope. It be dope. I mean, with respect to what I'm wearing right now, the texture, the quality, everything, it be dope. Little did I even know about the fact that you did 4SR stuff for Foresight. I mean, that should be dope. It be dope, from the hoodie to the tank top to. It makes sense. It makes sense. Charlie, people patronize SNEAKS clothing. I mean, they do amazing stuff. But still talking about how non-lucrative the fashion industry is in Ghana. Why are you still into fashion? Aside the fact that you have passion for it, you happen to be a professional nurse. Why not stick to saving lives? And
you know, passion is something great. If you have passion for something, there's nothing that can take you away from your passion. That's what I believe. Because I tried a couple of times. I had difficult times. That I was like, Charlie, let me just stop this whole SNEAKS stuff. Let me just quit this thing. But the passion, there's a drive in me that, Charlie, do them. One day it will pay off. So the whole thing is, I'm being driven by passion. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And let's talk about how COVID-19 has affected the whole fashion industry in general. I know fashion-wise, Africa sucks a lot from China.
Sure.
So in this era, I have a couple of fashion friends, fashion designers, celebrity stylists who can get their stuff into the country and have really suffered, lost businesses and stuff. How has it affected you, COVID-19?
Affected me greatly. You know, like you said, we normally get few stuff from other countries, and this COVID has blocked the whole in and out flow of our activities. So it has really served as a breakage in our production. But we are just hoping for the best. Yeah.
So in between the time where there's COVID-19, we are not so sure when it's leaving us. Right now, what do they do? I mean, do you have any backup plans? I've
been getting most of my materials from China and other places. And because of this COVID stuff, it has really given me an idea that, Charlie, you go fit do your thing for here, you go fit do whatever you want to do, you go fit do them for here.
Okay.
So it has really opened my eyes and my mind. And I've talked to a couple of people who are also into
the
fashion business, who are also into textiling and other stuff, and we are communicating. So we are trying to just, Charlie, base on our thing for here, then do on our thing. We don't go order anything from anywhere again. Like, let's go base and do on our thing for here. So I think COVID has helped in a different way.
It's been an eye-opener in
a certain way for us to know that we have things that we can use here to actually do our clothes.
But before COVID, didn't you know you could do your stuff in Ghana?
No, I thought, you know, everybody does that.
So you are sure we can have quality shirts like this from Ghana?
Definitely. We have textile, we have materials. So we can pull things together. I'm actually learning how, I'm trying to make my own hoodies so that I will not have to order from any other place. I will sew my own hoodies with my own styles. Okay. Yeah, so I think COVID has really opened our eyes. And
to see that we can survive without having to import stuff from China and stuff.
We can do that.
Great. All right, so what happens to people who want to, you know, get stuff from you? I'll give you the chance. This will be your camera. You tell them your name, what contact, your social media handles, how they can connect and get stuff from you. Is it by pre-order? Is it by instant order? Do you do deliveries? Give us all the details in one.
Okay. Hey people, this is SNEAKS, Bill SNEAKS. I'm on Instagram as SNEAKS Clothing, Facebook SNEAKS Clothing, and Twitter SNEAKS Clothing 1. We do pre-order, we do instant order, but we currently don't have a shop, so we do virtual sales. You order, we deliver to you at your doorstep, wherever you are. Yeah, thank you.
Great. So how much would then go pay for delivery? Or it be free delivery? They do COVID promotion.
Within Accra, it be free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, within Accra, it be free, but outside Accra, actually, you will pay small.
Let's talk about your personality as a nurse. I mean, how challenging is it? I think I spoke with you last week, and you were in the north. Yeah. How challenging has the whole COVID scenario been for you as a nurse?
Very, very, very challenging. But you have to talk to you have to know how to talk to your superiors in order to get chance to do what you want to do as a passion. Yeah. So it's been a tough one for me though. Yeah. But I manage by talking to my superiors and to give me a few days.
What's your take on health personnel, nurses, doctors? What's your take on them doing their best to save lives, doing their best to go around cover stuff, and the government is not giving them their worth, and they're going on, I hear they are going on demonstration somewhere next week if it has to happen. What's your take on the whole scenario?
This whole thing, in Ghana we deal.
Considering how risky your job is at this point in time.
The whole thing is some way, I'm not speaking from a point of political view, but as a nurse, we all heard that they are going to give frontline health workers whatever, 50% whatever. So far, I would say.
Have you received?
Well, I'm not a frontline worker.
Okay.
I'm a nurse.
Okay.
Nurse. So I would say they might have received it.
Okay.
But I saw some few changes somewhere that at least he has done something for us in a way. But he's not really doing what he's supposed to do, as he said. That's why our people are going on demonstration. Yeah. So I pray we are really trying for Ghana. Like we are trying our best to keep ourselves safe.
I mean, this is the biggest risk anybody can take. I mean, getting so close to even the facility. At this time, by the time my family people saying, make nobody fall. If you sick me, I know they follow you go anywhere. This is the time we need to go hospital at this time. I mean, I fear safe to even go, but you guys put your lives on the line, and on a daily we hear some of you lose your lives. Some die as a result of some even get infected. Home minister got infected. That was
this whole thing. We just pray he sees.
No, not he. I mean, talk to the government as a whole. I mean,
he's the head, right? He's
exactly.
Head. So if I say okay, I pray the government helps us more, because he has started doing something for us, but so far we are not really seeing any improvement though. So we just pray.
We deserve more. You think
we
deserve
more? We deserve more. That's all. We deserve more.
Great. Great. The fashion industry in Ghana, how is it growing? Is there any hope?
There's hope.
Somewhere last year, a couple of years ago, there was a general agenda to champion patronage of made in Ghana products. How is it going? Have you done anything made in Ghana? Do you have anything made in Ghana with in attachment to your brand as SNEAKS?
Definitely, yes. I did a couple of stuffs. I do tie and dye. I did the whole thing, the textiling in Ghana, and so far we auctioned. We tried selling few of them some time ago, and they were not pulling. As
the patronage was slow
as it should, if it to be this already made that you get it. So, but I hope as time goes on, and it depends on how you bring out your brand. It depends on how you bring out whatever you are producing here. So I think we hope for the best. And the fashion industry in Ghana, we just pray for the best, because the support is not there. Ghanaians feel if something is made in Ghana, it's inferior. That's how they see it.
Well, it's a general ideology people need to change.
And it's crazy. You could see someone with a great idea, bringing up a great idea, then they wouldn't support that person. But if that person should go outside, let's say go outside, Ghanaians would rather chase that person.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
Example, music. If I should be a musician in Ghana right now, I'm doing a very good music. Ghanaians will not really show love. But should I travel outside, start doing my thing outside? You see that Ghanaian producers will start calling me for interviews. So I feel that mentality is just killing us. We are not supporting our own. Yeah. So we just hope that
we'll get there. We'll get there. Sure. All right, guys. So hit up SNEAKS Clothing on Instagram, SNEAKS_clothing on Instagram, and Bill, do us a favor, put out the numbers there again. If anybody want, go check out the dope stuff he has on his page. If you want to order some, either or there. Give us the number again.
Okay, the numbers are 026 417 5162. 026 417 5162. That's the only number we have for now.
Great.
Yeah, that's our business line. So anytime you need anything, you hit on that number, we'll get to you.
So everybody see my own, they make jealous, them eye red and stuff. I mean, make time then do more, give my producers. We plenty, you know, they see the full house. If I bring with more, I mean, we just got a few today, but try them, bring with more on our mind day. Thanks so much for coming through. We wish you the best of luck. Pan-African TV, Swift Africa got you. We will push you, young guys. That's the agenda, to push young people straight out of here to the world on a global market. So all the best to you. Best of wishes to you.
Thanks so much.
People, I have been hanging out with Bill, I beg your pardon, from SNEAKS Clothing. So go check out that stuff on Instagram, SNEAKS Clothing on Instagram. He has amazing stuff on his page. And of